This is a timeline reading. I'm getting a channeled message of 5 days. Within the next 5 days of seeing this reading, you're going to have a whole, not even upgrade, okay? Complete graduation, if you will, of a timeline in your love life. Something serious is happening. I'm talking big leaps of faith. I'm talking about the stuff that needs to be talked about. This collective is in motion. School's in session, if you will. Wow. The next 5 days, you and a romantic connection are going to the next level. This has been long waited, but divinely orchestrated. You've had some crazy dreams in recent times, and there's been some astral projection and there's been some astral dreaming. And the best way I like to explain to people, you can tell the difference between astral projection and dreaming, okay? And this is my universal truth. If it feels like when you wake up and it feels like everything you remember from being asleep is dissolving away, that is a dream. That's not astral projection. Astral projection, you remember the entire thing. But if you wake up and you have the whole entire whatever happened when you were sleeping in your mind, and then as soon as you wake up, it's like it starts dissolving, that's a dream. And that's a complete insight into what's going on within your own inner self. Astral projection, you wake up and you remember everything. You could even feel, you could touch, you could feel yourself touching, you could smell. If you can do all those aspects in a dream and you remember everything, it's astral projection, and that's all about what's going on outside of you. Somebody does not want to fall into a nostalgic state of mind. They're like, I'm not doing this to myself. I'm letting go of expectations. Yeah, this is different. And I'm going to have to learn a new role book, if you will. I'm going into the next grade. I'm upgrading. I'm graduating from everything I thought life was supposed to be. This person is so excited. A little scared, but more excited to do this with you. You've been waiting long enough. You've made yourself your own first priority, and you're not afraid of the thorns when it comes to wearing a crown. You are the person that says what needs to be said, but you know the way to say it where the presentation doesn't overspeak the words. This person loves the way you speak and articulate. They want to give you the rose with no thorns on it, but they understand that's not possible. It either takes plucking the rose and taking the thorns off one by one, or handing it over safely, cautiously. They thought that they had to be this perfect rose for you, and they're realizing that's not the case. If they have thorns, if they have parts of themselves, they have to be vulnerable. They have to tell you in caution, hey, this is my rose. There's some parts that could be sharp that to be aware of, but this is me. This is me in my fullness. If you're going to show up for me, I'm going to show up for you. There's going to be words said to each other that had never been exchanged. They've been honest with themselves, and they've let go of what anybody else is going to think or the way relationships are supposed to be. You have been placed in so many people's lives. Like in general, one of your life purposes is to shake shit up in the best of ways. And that takes sometimes people being uncomfortable. As long as it's meaning for further growth, right? You are a free spirit. You're independent, you're strong, you're humble, and you're very balanced with your masculine and feminine nature. Your willpower, your go-getter attitude, and your nurturing compassion, your sympathy. I love this. So the villain and the superhero, they have the same rising story, if you will. Something most of the time really fucking traumatic happened to them. And they chose At that moment, am I going to be the villain of my own story or the superhero? And this person saw what they were doing. They needed time, rightfully so, to figure out what they felt for you was not going to go away. And it definitely didn't go away. It expanded with your separation. They've asked the universe for signs, and I literally should have said it. I was like, you are a tower moment in people's lives. You come in and you shake things up, a full foundation of the way life is supposed to be. This is how a family is supposed to be. This is how a job's supposed to be. This is how a relationship's supposed to be. Whatever. And you crumble it down so people can start at a true foundation and live for themselves and be free and not just follow a line, if you will. They know people are going to think whatever they want. I don't know why. I mean, these are collective takes what resonates. For a lot of you here, there is going to be like a wonderance. More of a, I feel like people are going to be very intrigued. People are going to be very curious. It's not really, even though it doesn't matter, it doesn't feel like people are going to judge you or etc. There's just something about your guys' dynamic where maybe your friends, the circle where you live, there's just going to be a sense of like interest with you and this person. And even though you are going to this next stage, it doesn't mean right away the world's going to know. There's a next stage of a brick wall being torn down between you and them. Everything is still going to form organically, but instead of being slow and steady wins the race, you're moving now to a casual jog. And that is progression. You both are ready for more. There's nothing Spirit's showing that this still needs to be extremely slow. Things do evolve. It's just, this is one of the first times a connection like this happened for you. What I mean is, you felt it from the beginning, but really just let it form organically and like did not push anything. You have no idea just how much that has remained in their head about you. So what's the forward movement from here? That balance, that reach out, reciprocate. Don't bottle up, don't close in. Remember, your energy does get sent to other people. So stay on your surfboard. Don't rush in. Don't pull back too much. You gotta stay leveled. But something extremely lovely is growing from this. I see you've had growth already happen. Like what I see is a garden, and I see sprouts everywhere, and like they're not even just mini sprouts. It's like they're really growing leaves and etc. and fruit now. This person sees you as a wise, independent source, and the biggest thing of importance is you see yourself this way. Your step forward is to continue to be you, no matter how cheesy it sounds. You're going to polish your blades. You're going to sharpen your swords for the outside. This person's part of your team. This person's part of your pack, of your home, of your town. Spirit's telling you they've packed their bags on the past. There's growth. And this person truly, as they continue to know more and more about you, they're going to love you even more. That word is going to take its own time to be surfaced. But you both already do. You can feel it. The passageway is clear. No hesitation. No second doubting yourself. No second guessing yourself. It's time to proceed forward with full authenticity, confidence, and leap of faith. That's what I got for y'all today. Now we're going to talk about Twitch. Over on Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official, every single stream I give away a tarot reading for free. I stream 3 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All you must do to enter the giveaways, follow me on Twitch, watch the active live stream. In every single live stream, there is a different keyword that is in place that you would type into the chat, and it would automatically enter you into the gift giveaway. Make sure that your inbox is open to people being able to message you that aren't your friends or following you, etc. That way, for when you win, I can send you a message. If you don't have it set to where people who aren't following you, etc., can message you, it will not allow me to message you. And in case you put your name into the draw and then you went ahead and left the giveaway, wow, we pulled the Phoenix Bird, and your potential is endless paired with the Phoenix Bird. There's a deep sense of rising. Wow. I'm getting a whole another download this right now. The smoke settling. The potential is endless. You guys are, there's a sense of like your connection is going to inspire so many others as well. You and this person's connection are going to make other people have the strength to like leave what's not serving them and not settle in love. You have no idea how much smoke you're going to clear for other people just simply by knowing how protected and strong and powerful your connection is. Embrace this. The curtains are open. You're not in a state of waiting or longing. You need nothing but confidence. Your authenticity, your glide, your vibe, you're moving mountains for yourself. This reading, this little part, especially right here, is about even more than love. You have put yourself on the throne, and nobody can ever take it off. Nobody can ever take you off of it. This is why you had to go into separation. You too had to see the beauty and the darkness of your souls. You both had to feel the feeling of that there would be no return with some other people or mindsets, etc. There's a lot of truth being told between you two. And I'm gonna let the pages and the books flip from there. Sum up talking about Twitch. Just go ahead and follow me on there, and you'll have a chance to win that free tarot reading. Alrighty, guys. The channel message is still going through. There's definitely going to be a lot more for this collective. This is one of the most powerful, like, forward movement readings I've felt in a very long time. A lot of stuff has been for collectives that are still slow and steady wins the race, waiting for somebody to reach out. This collective's different. You guys got a really exciting summer coming, if you will. Alrighty, that's what I got for y'all. I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.